Our next guest, y'all, certainly isn't letting anything stop him. After losing his job, he decided to turn his attention to being the best dad possible. He started doing, which should already get an applause. That's incredible. He started doing all sorts of incredibly creative DIY projects, some with the kids and some just for them. He put together an in-ground trampoline, a life-size Candyland party, I love it, an outdoor movie theater with the seating floating in the pool. Now he's known online as a DIY dad, and he showcases how other parents can do equally cool projects at home. Everyone say hello to Mason. Welcome to the show. Way to be an awesome dad. So I'm gonna go back a bit though, because let's talk about, because this all kind of happened because you lost your job, right? This all wouldn't have happened if not, right?
Basically, 3 years ago, I was working for a company that I worked for 11 years, my entire adult life. Yeah. And it was my forever job. Like, I love the company. I still love the company. And one day I go in for my annual Monday meeting, and there had been some change-ups in the lineup, and I got let go. And I thought I was gonna have a job forever. So it was the worst time of my life, but the best thing to ever happen to me. Because I would have never left that job, and I would never have started what I do today.
Yeah.
But it was so tough. So if you're in a moment when you think nothing can get worse, like
there's no light to be found.
Yes, no one could talk me out of it, but there was so much more that I could have never seen coming. That I'm so thankful for the whole experience.
Yeah, so how did you get to be known on social media?
I had been doing kind of fun, cool stuff my entire life with my kids. You know, like I built like a camper van that's never seen on social media, because all before social media, I built this big playroom out in our house, I remodeled some houses, and one of my friends was like, you already do cool stuff, like you should post it online. Yeah. And I'm like, that's a bad idea. Yeah. Like, no, but I did it.
Because you think like people aren't gonna be interested in what I'm doing. What do you mean?
100%. Yeah, it's like, so I did post online though, and it didn't really do anything. Yeah. You know, it was just like a normal social media account.
Which is also a good lesson for everyone listening that wants to accomplish something similar. Exactly. It doesn't always happen right off the bat.
No, but it actually helped encourage me to do more projects, because I was like, a few of my friends liked it, and it was another reason to do it besides just doing it for fun. Yeah. So I kept doing it. And then one day, it kind of blew up. Yeah. You know, kind of one video popped off, and then another one, and now we're here.
You definitely keep that friend around. So what are some of your favorite ones you've done, like projects with your kids?
So my daughter's favorite actually just happened last month. Yeah. I built a parade float. It wasn't the first time I built a parade float, but it was the best one I ever built. So I built a parade float for my daughter and her friends and all of our friends, 50 plus people. And I built it out of actually an ex-birthday present that I built my daughter a few years back. And I threw it together.
Gosh, you are a dream. What the hell?
Smoke. The smoke machine. Yeah.
I am not gonna let my kids see this show. They're gonna be like, what happened? Why don't I come home to that? Like, that's incredible.
It was all my daughter's best friends, 14 kids inside, 20 kids on the outside handing out candy, all of our parents watching. And I finish it all. I have to drive the parade float back up a live street, so 10 minutes away. Then I park it, come walking, and my daughter comes running and sprinting and gives me the biggest hug I've ever gotten.
Because you're the coolest dad ever.
I don't know, I think she just thought it was normal until that moment when she's like, all of our friends together, our entire community, all of it, and it all clicked, and it was special. Yeah. It was worth it.
Oh my God, you're like a superhero to her. To me, you are.
It was so fun.
Well, Mason's clearly a super cool dad, but he's also taken his talents to uplift his entire community with amazing results. So you just started doing projects also for the community as well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like what?
So I was at my daughter's school, and I looked out the window, and I looked at the basketball court, and I'm like, how do the kids play basketball? And the principal's like, what do you mean? I'm like, there's not even rims. On the hoops are just plywood backboards with holes where the rims are gonna go. And she's like, yeah, there's just...
That's sad.
I know.
Yeah.
And so she's like, yeah, there's just no budget for it. I was like, well, can I replace them? And she's like, oh, there's no budget for it, like I said before. I was like, no, I'll just replace them. Yeah. Can I film it while I do it? And she's like, absolutely, you can film it. Yeah. And so I replaced all the basketball courts. I refinished the lines, painted everything, and filmed it. And after the whole thing, the school made me this massive banner with all the handprints of all the kids, and every kid drew me a card with a picture, or if they couldn't write, they drew a picture. Yeah. And it made it worth it. And then the head of all the schools came to me, and he's like, if you want to do anything at any school, you got the green flag. And my goal is to do all of them in my town and the town next door, and hopefully inspire other people. I've gotten tons of messages like, hey, I redid this court because I was inspired by your courts that you've been doing and whatnot. So that's kind of one of the chapters I'm doing for my community.
But you just finished another community project, so what was that?
There's a local school, and it had a track that was essentially mud. And there were some disabled kids that couldn't use the track, and a lot of kids, they just never used it because it was so bad. So with the help of those companies,
a track, yeah.
it was a big lift and took a long time. We paved the entire track at a local middle school over the course of 4 days. I did a lot of the prep work, legwork, and then worked with the paving company and the concrete company to get it all done. And yeah, and that's one of hopefully many that we did.
That's expensive to do.
Yeah. It's
but
a
look
real.
what you just created.
Yeah.
For all the, because people weren't even using it. Now these kids are all like out there like playing games together. The friendships that come out of that. Man, I'm just saying that domino effect is magical.
It was special. I mean, I got to cut the ribbon. They did like a ribbon cutting surprise. Got to cut the ribbon and see all the kids run. And then a couple kids in their walkers and wheelchairs got to go, and then their parents came up crying. I was like,
feel good.
I was like, man, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll do this 10 times over if I can just get a couple of those.
Yeah.
So it was really special.
You're such a good dude. Oh my God. Well, we're celebrating a new year, no limits. That's what you're saying. So what's your plans for 2025?
Okay, 2025, I have big plans to give back as much as I can in my local community and in my state, and hopefully inspire other people. So I'm trying to do 5 Make-A-Wishes for Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
Trying to do 3 more tracks, and trying to do all the basketball courts I can do as the weather allows.
Yeah, permits.
So those are exactly. So those are my 2025 goals, and the most important one is to make my daughters proud and just be the best.
Well, you're crushing
father.
the game. Yeah. You are crushing the game. Oh my God, look at the little bitty. Her little face. Oh my gosh. So many people in Grants Pass, Oregon are grateful for the love and hard work Mason puts into the community. He doesn't know this, but we heard from some of them, including his wife and kids, so take a look.
Hi, Kelly. My name's Damian Croson. I'm the principal at Hidden Valley High School. We've got a few groups that want to say thank you to Mason for all he's done for us.
Thank you very much, Mason Smith, for the basketball court.
Mason, our new hoops are awesome.
Thank you for providing this basketball court, new hoops, new backboards for us.
Everywhere he goes, he makes his mark.
Thank you, Mason. We love our new hoops.
We're so thankful for everything you do for us, and we're so proud of you.
Thank you, Mason.
He does a very good job helping the community, helping Boys and Girls Club, helping schools, helping churches.
Love you, Daddy.
Love you, Daddy.
I'm saying it's wonderful. You see all those kids' faces? You did that, man. Oh, okay. For once, we want you to be able to have some fun with your family without putting in so much work. You get to relax, not build anything. So we're giving your family a trip to Legoland California Resort. You're getting 3 nights at Legoland Hotel and 3 days exploring the park, which features more than 60 rides, shows, and attractions, including Legoland Water Park, Sea Life Aquarium, and the new Dino Valley. Look, you're gonna have an amazing time. This is one of my kids and I's favorite places to go. But also, like, I am so inspired by you. I want to invest in you. You are so cool. I'm going to give you $10,000 to help out with whatever you're doing. Just for me. Like, I think what you're doing is so cool. And just use that money to, like, help all these kids, make the communities better. It's so cool what you're doing.